Hi, Coach Erin here. Welcome to my channel. I will be guiding you through a breathing and meditation class. So find a comfortable place to sit, get relaxed, be in a place where you're not going to be interrupted, and let's begin. When we practice breathing and meditation together, we start with the breath. And why I find it very important is because you need to be breathing in the correct breathing mechanics to help your body move into that parasympathetic nervous system state. So we're going to tap into your autonomic nervous system by using good breathing mechanics. That means your diaphragm will be the primary breathing muscle, not your neck and shoulders. When we get stressed and overwhelmed, some of us start to breathe like this, sucking in on the inhale, which is called paradoxical breathing. It's a reverse style of breathing. It's a stressed breathing state. Just like if a car came across this video right now and was gonna hit me, I would do this because I'm preparing for fight or flight, the sympathetic nervous system response. We don't wanna be breathing like that when we're practicing meditation. So we start with good, slow and low breathing. Put your hands on your ribs, close your eyes, start to get in touch with the motion of your diaphragm. Without using your neck or shoulders, I want you to inhale through the nose and feel the ribs open up laterally. If you don't usually breathe like this, it might take a few breaths where you're inhaling and then exhale really slow and feel everything draw in towards the midline. The further you go in your exhale, the more your core is going to actually activate. You can play around with that a little bit, feeling an active core on your exhale. Try it again. Inhale, expand in a 360-degree expansion. And then exhale, draw in toward the midline. Keep breathing like this through the nose. The nose is for breathing, the mouth is for eating. So I try to teach as much nasal breathing patterns as possible. Sometimes we will exhale out of our mouth, but not very often, because I want you breathing through the nose. This is going to slow down the breathing rate. It's going to humidify the air, it's going to filter the air, and you'll pick up more nitric oxide, which is a very important molecule in the body for all of our systems. So when you breathe through the nose, you get nitric oxide. That's one of the benefits of nasal breathing. These are all very important breathing mechanics that I want you to keep coming back to while we meditate. 360-degree breathing means inhaling and feeling a stretch in your ribs, feeling a stretch in your belly, feeling a stretch in your pelvic floor and in your back. I want even pressure when you open up on that inhale. So let's do a few more like this with good breathing mechanics before we get into our guided breathing. Inhale through the nose, relax the shoulders, open up the rib cage, and then exhale, everything comes in towards the center. And this is really funny to me. I don't know how much you can hear it because I have a mic. Keep breathing. But there's all sorts of noises going on right now. There's cars beeping, construction workers working, a boat engine making noise. It's such a good representation of life and how when you go to meditate in your mind and sometimes in your surroundings, all these things come up. And I think that's the practice of meditation, is being able to find peace in our challenges, in our circumstances. I'm a Christian, and so when I meditate, I'm meditating on the Word of God. I'm breathing with the system that God created me to breathe correctly. And if you're a Christian, this is a nice way to do the thing that we know is very beneficial to our body, which is slowing down, breathing correctly, meditating, without getting it too connected into, let's say, some of the Eastern philosophies. Because for me, as a Christian, that's not what I believe. And I'm going to respect everybody for what they believe, but I just want to give you a little insight that I've been practicing yoga or stretching and moving and flexibility, mobility, exercise since 2010. Been practicing breath work and meditation for that long. So you're going to be in a safe hands, but I like to approach it using your physiology, because God created your body And he also wants you to know how to manage stress, wants you to breathe in a way that's not creating more stress in your body, wants you to learn how to be still for prayer, for meditation, to put your intention on God, to connect with God in this way. So this is a very spiritual practice for me in my religion, and I just wanted to share that so you know where I'm coming from. Let's begin. Close your eyes, and if you need to switch your position, you can. If you're laying down, you can do this laying down as well. I really just want you to be comfortable. Close your eyes and connect to the breath, the quality of your breath. It's probably a little bit better now than when we started. That's good news. And whenever you find that you take a deep inhale and you use your neck and shoulders, I just want you to come back to that good breathing mechanics. We want to use the diaphragm. If you need more help with this or more questions, I do private breathing and private sessions on Zoom. You can connect with me there. But wherever you're at, palms facing up if you need a little bit more energy, palms facing down if you want to feel a bit more grounded from this practice. Breathe in through your nose in a 360-degree pattern. Breathe out nice and slow, lengthening your exhale. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 8 seconds. So we're going to double the length of your exhale. When you breathe in, fill it up like you're blowing up a balloon. And then breathe out nice and slow. I'm going to count you for the next few breaths. If you lose your pace or lose my pace, don't worry about it. Wherever you're at, I want you to exhale completely. And then we will begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're inhaling. Now exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Fill it up. Exhale nice and slow. Take your time going to the end of your exhale. When you get to the end, you can just hold for a moment before you inhale again. So take your inhale now. Take a nice slow exhale. Empty the breath. Breathing out of the nose. You'll feel the core slightly engage when you get to the end of the breath. And then inhale, expand, open up. Exhale, everything draws in towards the center, nice and slow, getting to the very end of your breath. Empty out that air and then hold when you get to the end. Inhale again, expand. Exhale, everything comes in towards the midline, using good breathing mechanics here. Maybe bring a smile to your face. Continue breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come back to a natural breath. If that was hard for you, the slow breathing, that's a good indicator that you need to be doing more of this. If your breathing rate is too fast throughout the day, that's going to be creating an internal type of anxiety and stress. We need our breathing rate to be slower, somewhere around 8 to 12 breaths a minute. So with these slower breathing practices, we're trying to retrain our breathing rate and balance out our O2, oxygen and CO2, to kind of make it simple for you. Many people are very sensitive to CO2, and when we hold our breath and we lengthen our exhale, I'm building up your tolerance to CO2. The next breathing technique we're going to use is going to be box breathing. You'll inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold your breath at the bottom for 4 seconds. Again, if you fall out of alignment in my pace, that's fine. Just jump back in on the next new inhale, and we'll try to sync it up all together. Exhale your breath completely, and we'll begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Last 2 breaths, I want you to do it on your own. And as you finish, if the eyes were closed, you can gently open them, coming back to a more natural breath for you instead of this conscious breathing practice. Let's just have a natural breath, but it's probably a lot slower now than when you started, and that's wonderful. That allows us to tap into that parasympathetic. So now if you'd like to get in an even more comfortable position, you can, or you can stay seated. We're going to go through a guided breathing meditation. Your breath is going to be very relaxed, and it's going to be very balanced. I like to work on a 5-second inhale followed by a 5-second exhale. That works for me. Now you might be somewhere different. You might be 3-second inhale followed by 3-second exhale. But I want you to keep bringing your attention back to your breath as we start. And then as you go further into the practice, I will invite you for times of prayer, for times of connecting with more of the spiritual realm. Whatever feels comfortable for you, if you just want to stay with the breathing, you can do that. Let's go ahead and close our eyes, settle in a little bit. Notice the inhale, the breath coming in, the air coming in your nostrils is a little cooler. And as it comes out, it's a little warmer. Just take notice of that easy breath. Remember, you don't need your neck and shoulders to be the prime movers of your breath. We want to work the diaphragm. Notice if you're gripping the body anywhere. Take a little scan from the feet all the way up, knees, the thighs, the pelvic floor, the belly. Soften in the heart, the back of the body. Soften in the face, the throat, the back of the head, the ears, and the top of the head. As you practice being still and silent, you might notice that the thoughts are very busy. And without attaching to any of the thoughts or judging them or criticizing yourself for having them, I want you to strengthen the observer. This is your ability to think about what you're thinking about. So in a way, detach from the emotions and your feelings and observe. Like you're looking at clouds in the sky. You're just watching them pass by. maybe in a more loving and compassionate manner. Now the breath is the highway that connects the mind to the body. So I want you to keep drawing your attention back to your slow breath. Whenever the thoughts get too busy, or whenever you find lots of sensations in your body. The more we practice this peaceful disposition, the more easily it's available for you to access throughout the day. As a Christian, I've learned that we have to take care of our mind and our body. It's your responsibility to manage your own stress. This is where this practice really helps with emotional stability, so we're not having high reactivity, that we're more even and peaceful. From that place, it's easier, in my opinion, to hear God, to connect with God. So if you are spiritual, take this time to check in. Take this time to pray, to worship, to sit in the presence. You can keep coming back to your breath, or if you know a Bible verse or something you would like to meditate on, set your intention on that word or phrase. What is something you want to choose? A thought, an attitude, a philosophy, a scripture, to put in the forefront of your mind today, to meditate on. It's like putting on that word. You're dressing yourself in it. We'll take the last 2 minutes here of meditation on that word that you've decided on, or on your breath, and begin. Stay in your meditation as you slightly open your eyes, just a tiny peer of the eyes. You can start to open them a little wider and a little wider. Stay in your meditation. Notice if there's any gripping in the body. In your pelvic floor, your glutes, your legs, your hands, your face. Soften again. Bring the attention back to your breathing, keeping it even. You can finish with me, hands in prayer, taking 1 more minute to connect spiritually. Thank you so much for practicing with me. The guided breathing and the meditation combined hopefully has left you feeling less stressed, even with all the noise in my outside area. If you have any questions or comments or would like to practice with me privately, I am available to help. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. Have a wonderful day.